At the beginning of the film, a house on an island with many toys is seen. A young girl is shown living with her family. She is 5 years old. Her name is Angela, and she is beautiful. She was playing with her toys at home. Angela is shown with her mother in the following scene. They were aboard a ship. Angela's father has to travel to Australia today. There will be his long journey on the ship she was on to say farewell to her father. Angela's father approaches her and hugs her, and her mother lifts her. She waves goodbye to her father with her small hand. Her father leaves while saying goodbye to them. This scene concludes and 2 years have passed. Now Angela was of 7 years and her hair is also long. She goes to the church with her mother. Today's was Christmas Eve. There was a baby statue. Angela informs it as she approaches it. I saw a doll with colored eyes and brown hair. I feel my mother will give me that doll as a gift on Christmas. Please do pray. She also prays to God. She was happy and goes to her home happily. Reaching home, Angela's mother talks to her neighbor. Angela feels like her mother is talking about her gift. When her mother notices Angela is listening to us, she runs inside. She starts talking to her siblings. They were 4 siblings. Angela's mother asks them to move to their room upstairs. Then she calls them back while saying, "Today I will tell you a story of a king and genie." Once a genie comes to a man and a king. He says to them, "Today you can ask for anything from me." The king, ecstatic, declares, "I want a lot of gold." The man who was with the king, he says, "I wish here." Their mother stays silent. The kids ask a mother what he wished for. Their mother says, "Just listen to me." Years passed after that. The king meets that man again. It means after so many years they were again in front of each other. The king was so wealthy that the gold never ran out, but he used to stay depressed. Even the other man was so happy. He had no gold. The king asks him, "What did you wish for? What makes you so happy?" He says, "I just said I wish it." Their mother stops telling the story. "Mother, tell us the rest of the story," her children say. Their mother says, "First, clean your room. I will tell the further story later." The kids were excited. They immediately move upstairs and clean the room for listening to the further story. While cleaning the room, they start talking. They comment to each other that it appears that mother misses father. She always stays sad. They plan to surprise her while bringing their father back. They go to the ground immediately and dig it. They say, "We'll dig it all the way to Australia and bring the father back through this tunnel." They were kids. They didn't know anything. They don't know that it would take a lot of time, even many years. It is nearly impossible to accomplish this. It is very difficult. Nothing can be done. Then their mother arrives and stops them. "What are you doing? You have ruined all the ground." The kids move inside, but the elder siblings, it means Angela, and her brothers stay there. From there, they go to their neighbor's yard. She was a nice lady. When she sees they were digging her ground, she becomes aggressive. The kids get scared and run. They face their mother. The kids ask their mother, "We are getting bored. Can we go to the toy shop?" Their mother allows them, but the kids' plan was something else. They have to go to the library to see Australia's map. Still, they want to go to Australia while digging the earth. They want to bring their father back. They read the book in the library. They start fighting for the book with each other. Meanwhile, the book falls down and it causes noise. They run outside immediately. On their way, they meet an old man. He was wearing a hat. He was poor but nice. The kids were asking him about his cow, who has given birth to a calf today. The kids say, "We also want to see the calf." How adorable will it be? The old man informs them that they are both sick and have no money for treatment. The kids run after hearing this in search of a doctor. While running, they notice a man in a street. He was playing the accordion. He was also singing, and the people give him money. The kids tell him, "We want to go to Australia. We have to bring our father from there." The man says, "Use the ship." Their attention diverts from the doctor, and they hit an idea to earn money. They go to a club and Angela starts singing there, but there was no response. Her brother also comes with her, and they sing together. The people become happy and give them money. The siblings become happy and say, "We will buy the ship tickets with this money." They were leaving happily, but the female neighbor meets them on the way and tells them the old man's cow is sick. It can die if it will not be treated. The kids remember they have to search for the doctor. They go to the club and asks, did they know about any doctors? The people there give them the address of a doctor's house. They go there. A cute little girl opens the door. She and her mother were so nice. They serve those kids cake and tea. Her father was a busy man and was a vet doctor. He treats the animals. When Angela and her brother go to the doctor asks, "So the kids, what do you want to do? What have you done in your life?" The kids tell him innocently that we have to bring our father back. We are also searching for a doctor. We have to cure a cow. The man says, "It is very difficult for you. You are children, but if you can demonstrate you are capable of doing so, I will assist you." In treating the cow, Angela's brother is disappointed that the doctor has no compassion in his heart. He's not feeling sorry for the cow, but he's feeling sorry for himself, so he comes out. Angela goes behind him and says, "Brother, don't be worried. We can do this. We will bring father from Australia. Then we will take doctor's help." The small girl comes behind and says, "Listen, I can join you if you want. We can go to the ship together for bringing your father back." They walk together, and Angela tells the same story to the small girl which her mother told her, about the king and... They go to the shop and ask a man for tickets. Angela gives the money, but the man lifts them up and takes them out. While thinking they are kids, nobody gives them a ticket because they are children. They make their way to the backside and then inside, jumping over the wall, but soon they were caught. Angela escapes. The other two were caught by the worker. While running, Angela moves upside the ship and her father's picture breaks while falling from her hand. She gets depressed. Time completes. She was unable to enter the ship. The ship's crew handed over the children to the police. They moved to the house while sitting in the horse cart. On the way, Angela notices the shop where she saw the doll. Seeing it, she becomes sad that if her mother has to gift it to her, she would have purchased it, but the doll is still here. They reach home and Angela apologizes to her mother. She says, "Mother, we wanted to make you happy, but sorry we couldn't do it." Their mother forgives them and starts telling the further story. But first, she tells them to close their eyes like that man and say, "I wish." The kids say while closing their eyes in "I wish him." I wish Imini opened their eyes and their father was in front of them. The kids become happy. It was the happiest moment for them when they hugged their father. The mother says to the kids, "This was the wish of the man, to stay happy. God has fulfilled your wish as well. You have got the happiness. I am happy that my kids are happy today." Angela informs her family about the doctor and relocates to the doctor's home. All were surprised and ask out, "How did your father come?" Angela, "Have you brought him from Australia?" Angela tells them, "I wished for this. My father comes to me in response to my wish." The young girl says, "Really? Then I also want to make a wish. My father doesn't give me time. God, please, my father, give me time and play with me," she says. Then her father says, "Come, daughter, let us go for cow and calf treatment." Here, the wish of the small girl was also fulfilled. It means Angela and the young girl's wishes were fulfilled. God is so kind. If we wish and pray to God, our wishes are granted. If our wish is not granted, God bestows a reward on us. It is impossible for God to ignore any wish. Angela purchases socks from her earnings for the calf and delivers them to the elderly man. They all attend church. Angela expresses gratitude to God and informs the baby statue from a distance, "My mother and I have received our gifts." She sees her father with love. She hugs him. At night, when all kids sleep, their father visits each of their rooms separately and looks at them lovingly. And while loving, he says, "My beloved children, we will now live together. We will be content." This excellent film comes to an end here.